Marcus, over here. Over here. I think I heard you on a podcast the other day mention how the name Jacksaint came about. Just wondered if you could tell the rest of us.
Oh, this is the story? Yeah, so back when I was in high school, my freshman year in high school, I was living with my biological dad and my stepmother at the time. And at this point, I just started playing football. I've been playing football for about 3 years now. And I just got accepted to go to St. Thomas Aquinas down in South Florida. It's one of like the most prestigious schools in the nation for football. And it was one of my dreams because my cousin Sam Bruce, he played at St. Thomas, and I used to look up to him. So I knew I wanted to be there and play there. So at the time, my parents ended up, getting into whatever they was getting into, and they ended up separating. And I started living with my youth football coach. My youth football coach and his wife and his kids, and he had 2 kids at the time. And I started living there. At first, it was just to be there until my dad got back on his feet. But I say after the first year, I wasn't hearing from my dad much. He wasn't calling me. I was trying to call him to get in contact with him. He wasn't answering the phone, nothing like that. So I just stayed there until my senior year when it was time to apply for college and sign yeah. So I needed a legal parent or a legal guardian, and I ain't had neither one of them. So I was 18 at the time, so I decided, I'm 18, I can make decisions on myself. So I decided to let them adopt me. So that's how I got the last name, Jacksaint.
Marcus, do you feel like there's any more pressure on you or anyone else on the offense after losing Brock? Do you feel like there's added pressure at all?
I feel like it's no added pressure, just an opportunity for everybody as a whole, as a team, to step up in their parts, to just to step up, give 5% better in their grouping, whether that be tight ends, receivers, running backs, D-line, O-line, just everybody to step up and just pick up a slack that's gonna be missing. So but we feel like next man up, is a tragic thing that happened with Brock, but we know he's gonna have a speedy recovery, and whoever is in next after him, we have the full confidence he's gonna go out there and execute and play at a high level.
Hey Marcus, Kirby was talking about how when you're talking about losing a guy like Brock Bowers, one player can't step up and be Superman. It really does have to be a group effort. How much does it fall on kind of everyone's shoulders to make sure there's not that slack like you were talking about?
Like I said earlier, it really falls on everybody's shoulders to to buy in and to come together, knowing that a big part of the team, a big part of the offense is missing. So just we're coming in every day, especially during this time, to during this bye week time, to get better on ourselves, and just to see what can we do to get better. And that's right now, that's the plan. That's what we're focusing on right now.
Obviously, no one guy can replicate what Brock does, but Oscar Delp being in that tight end room, what have you seen from him, and what has sort of allowed him to, even before Brock's injury, emerge as a contributor for Georgia this year?
I've seen a tough, resilient guy. Who's young, who came in young, who played young, and who's learning and who's growing. Every day he's at practice. Every day that he's on the field and he's taking reps, he's growing, and I'm excited for him. Excited for this opportunity for him. See how he do his opportunity, and like I said, he's been one of those guys that came in that's always been working. So we just got to see how what goes on down the road.
Yeah, Marcus, normally when I talk to a wide receiver and ask them, hey, what's your favorite catch? But I watch you block really, really hard. So what is your favorite block you've had in your career here?
I don't know.
You don't have one that sticks out?
Nah, there's been a couple. There's been a couple. I don't have one that sticks out. Really, I don't really try to focus on. I just try to, do my job, get to the next play.
No, Marcus, I know it's a different type of injury, but you've gone through a pretty significant one earlier in your career. Brock's dealing with one that, the timeline is what it is. I mean, what is your advice to him when you go through an injury that seems like it could be detrimental to the season, for a specific player?
To keep your head up, you definitely gonna have doubts. You definitely gonna be down on yourself. You're gonna it's gonna be you're gonna be missing a lot of the team, like just being with the team and doing the things that you was doing all year and the work on the grind. You're gonna miss that part, but definitely keep your head up. It's time for you to get your mind right, so basically get your body right and focus on the injury. Focus on trying to get back. Focus on trying to get healthy. So I know Brock. He's a hard worker, and he comes in, he works his tails off every day. So he's gonna attack just like he attacks everything.
Marcus, not having George Pickens and A.D. Mitchell for long stretches, last couple of years, and you guys still winning the national title, is that something that you guys can remember that losing a talent like Brock is something that you might be able to overcome?
Like I said earlier, it's something that we're gonna have to overcome. Something that we all collectively gonna have to step up and play better, perform at a higher level. So even though we missing a piece to the puzzle, but like I said, we got other guys that's ready to step up and he's the next man up.
Marcus, I don't know if you guys have watched the replay of the game yet, and I know there's nothing. Kirby made it clear there's nothing good about throwing interceptions, but to see your quarterback hit somebody like that, did it catch you off guard a little bit? Carson could like to get up like that.
Yeah, that definitely caught me off guard. I was in on that play too, and I'm watching him cover down, and I was not expecting him to throw his body at him like that. But that just shows you the type of guy Carson is. Even though he's a quarterback, he's not scared to get hit. He's not scared to hit somebody. So it's that type of toughness and the type of grit that he brings to the office.
Yeah, from your perspective, did you notice there was anything sort of different about Vanderbilt's turf? It seemed like a lot of guys were sort of slipping and sliding around the field there, and obviously Brock getting hurt, Xavier Ken also picking up injuries there.
I guess the turf was slippery a little bit, but like I said, we can't really control that. The other team was playing the same elements we was playing in, and then that's part of the game. That's an element or something that we can't control. Is just we gotta be able to keep our feet underneath ourselves. So but the turf was slippery though. It was very bad.
More questions for Marcus? All right, we got one more?
Yeah. Can you put in words what you think Brock means to this offense? And, because obviously he's going to be missing for a little bit. What's the adjustment from, what you guys do?
There's no adjustment right now. As of right now, I feel there's no adjustment that we can do. It's just keep doing what we've been doing. Chopping wood, trying to get through every week on how can we get better as an offense, how can we get better as a team, how can we get better as a group. So like I said, next man up, whoever's next man up, they got to be ready.
All right, thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marcus.